Two women and one man shot dead in Jupiter. This is a story we have been following all day for you. Police in Jupiter right now looking for a person of interest. We have live team coverage, as you can see, this afternoon. Good afternoon to you. I'm Shannon Cake. Welcome to the Now, South Florida. This shooting happened along Mohawk Street, right near Jupiter Christian School, about 10:30 last night. This afternoon, we are learning the man and two women killed were all in their 20s. Let's get right to the Now's Jay Cashmere. He's live right there at the scene for us. Jay.
Good evening, Shannon. The sun is shining on a very dark day for this small pocket here in Jupiter, just south of Indiantown Road, as you mentioned, next door to Jupiter Christian School, where last night at 10:30, three very young adults were killed inside that white home here behind me. At that point in time, a massive investigation began, and it continues at this hour. Jupiter police combing the area all around here, trying to gather all that evidence that might be pertinent to bringing the killer to justice. The victims have been identified as 20-year-old Kelly Doherty of Tequesta, 24-year-old Brandy El Salhi of Gainesville, and 25-year-old Sean Henry of Jupiter. The tragedy here, such young ages for all three, two females and one male. Right now, two big key pieces of evidence. Police are looking for a person of interest right now, and they say this does not appear to be a random act of violence. We'll begin right there with my colleague John Shaman, who is on scene with us with more on the investigation. John.
Jay, this has been a crime scene now for about 18 hours, and as you mentioned, the victims' names, they have been released. Their bodies have been taken from the scene. Crime scene detectives gathering evidence in the yard of 1105 Mohawk Street.
It's very, very quiet, and everybody knows everybody else. Everybody's ready to help, each other.
Mary Philpott says she didn't even hear the gunfire Sunday night around 10:30. Colin McGill's dad did.
He heard it going on. He thought it might have been fireworks for the Super Bowl.
Officers arriving on scene found three bodies, those of 20-year-old Kelly Doherty of Tequesta, 25-year-old Sean Henry of Jupiter, and 24-year-old Brandy El Salhi of Gainesville.
Obviously, it's an ongoing, active investigation right now. There are some details that I'm just not able to provide. I don't want to hamper this case in any way.
In an effort to allay fears, Police Chief Frank Kitsero said this was not a random act. The three victims were found shot to death on the property. For several hours today, more than a dozen residences had to be evacuated after a suspicious package was found in the area. The Palm Beach County Bomb Squad called in to deem the package safe, though what it was has not been revealed. Also this morning, a vehicle along I-95 was located that police said is likely connected to the case. They say they have persons of interest, but as of this afternoon, no one is in custody. New at 5 o'clock, we will hear from some of the residents who had quite the wake-up call today. We're live in Jupiter. I'm John Shaman for the Now, South Florida.